Hi everyone, it's Gary Nicholson here from the Mountain Weather Information Service. This is your planning outlook on Monday the 15th of July. Now it's still a bit of a mixture and the idea, if anything, of becoming more unsettled as we go toward the later part of this week. Low pressure coming in from the Atlantic, there'll be periods of rain. Some places getting away with the odd dry days, so not a complete write-off by any means, but just not settling down into any lengthy spell of good summer weather. Temperatures not doing too bad, nothing too special. The wind speeds will vary from day to day, the odd windier day as these lows do come in though. Let's take you through the charts for the rest of the week. Now for Tuesday, we've got a fairly slight southwesterly pattern in charge. There'll be a few showers around. Those maybe just concentrating on the eastern side of the Cairngorms, the eastern side of the A9, just through the course of the afternoon. The odd heavy, even thundery burst can't be ruled out. Elsewhere, the showers that little bit more scattered. Now into Wednesday, many places again getting away with a decent day, but we've got fronts coming in from the west and things will go downhill across the western Scottish mountains in particular. That rain getting in really into the afternoon and becoming more persistent with time, some heavy falls coming in and wind strengthening along those frontal zones as well. Now, patchy rain will encroach further into Wales and northern England as we run toward the end of the day, but for a good many hours you should stay substantially dry here with some decent cloud breaks. That cold front will be passing eastwards Wednesday night into Thursday. It could leave a legacy of patchy rain across the Pennines for a time, a drier slot coming through across Wales, the lakes and much of the Pennines for that matter. As we go into Thursday, middle of the day and afternoon, you may find that much of your day is dry in this part of the world. For Scotland though, we've got a trough coming in from the west and that will give areas of showers merging possibly into some longer periods of rain across the west and northwest Highlands and tracking eastwards with time. The risk of some heavy, even again some thundery bursts breaking out locally. Temperatures by this stage cooler and a bit fresher compared to a fairly humid feel that will have been around earlier on in the week. Complications with detail into Friday. The next frontal system and area of low pressure looks a little bit further southwards and that brings the risk of rain developing and setting in more across Wales and perhaps even into northern England. Just some uncertainty exactly how quickly this comes in. It might be later in the day on Friday before rain develops, but I'd watch for that arriving. For Scotland, it's still something of a southwesterly type of pattern. There'll be some showers coming in, western hills more often seeing the rain and low clouds. Some breaks toward the east, but the odd heavy shower still can't be ruled out for the eastern side of the Highlands. Again, all depending on timing and detail by this stage. Don't get too clever looking at this chart, but it's the idea of something of low pressure passing eastwards. Now that might be slower, it might be more organised. It could be that some places see some persistent rain for Saturday. Again, the focus just seems to be a bit more on England and Wales, maybe for Scotland just breaking into areas of showers and many hours could get away dry. But at 4 or 5 days ahead, you wouldn't be guaranteeing absolute detail at this stage. We're not quite getting rid of these weather systems off the Atlantic by this point, and there may be some more to come even into Sunday and early next week. This is the big picture then as we go through the weekend. One trough of low pressure passes eastwards, a brief ridge may build. Timing will be crucial in terms of whether you get a day or half a day largely dry. Low pressure is still in charge though. A broad trough is over the Atlantic and that will take us into the early days of next week, I suspect. A humid southwesterly flow, so temperatures on the muggy side, nothing particularly hot for most of the mountain areas, but that muggy atmosphere always brings the risk of some low cloud to those western hills. And rain at times, could be some heavy rain on west-facing hills early days of next week. Now, whether that's focused more towards Scotland, it's possible because those lows may pull further north, and if anything, the rain a bit patchier for Wales and northern England. But either way, I think there's a few days where rain will be around at least still. A tentative hint that pressure is beginning to build as the week goes on, so it may be that things improve gently with time, temperatures tending to lift a little bit as well. It's just hard to completely get high pressure to fully build over the top of the British Isles, so almost for the foreseeable future, we're stuck with patterns coming in from the Atlantic. There'll be some rain, there'll be some cloud, there'll be some heavy showers, and also there'll be some decent days in between, but just not getting into anything sustained for dry weather for all at this time. So it'll be a case of take your chances. There will be some better days in there. Keep up to date with your local forecast then for your area, updated every day for the 3 days ahead on our website. You can stay up to date with us on social media as well. Thanks for watching this video today. Bye for now.